What is going on with all of my people of social media? I am D Venom. Thank you guys for joining me in regard to addiction, relapse, and recovery. Any amount of your guys' positive energy shown on not just this social media platform, but all of my social media platforms are always welcomed. And with that being said, let's get into addiction, relapse, and recovery. All right, you guys, as you all can see, I'm not home. I'm across the street at the park/courthouse recording this content for you guys. One reason I did not mention my feathered friends. Anyway, I thought that I had a 12-step meeting to attend tonight, but come to find out that meeting was held yesterday and I did not go to it. I wanted to spend some valuable time with my own self, and I will attend Wednesday's night meeting and go from there. And speaking of meetings, I want to reach out to my people of addiction, relapse, and recovery and let you guys know that I have two major milestones that are approaching. The first major milestone is the fact that I will be graduating from Recovia's intensive program that I entered into. That program is a 18-week program, and come to find out as of yesterday, I've completed 16 weeks and I have 2 more weeks to go, and I will receive a certificate and I have the option to continue on with counseling and therapy. If I'm not mistaken, I will be graduating from the action stage. And if I, plan on continuing services with Recovia, I will enter into their maintenance stage, which is broken up into different programs, and it will last for a year. I won't have to attend as much, which is a good thing. But it's still a year of my time, and I kind of want to regroup back with my primary therapist, because I enjoyed my time spent with them. I do know my plan moving forward after I graduate from Recovia's, intensive program, and I think that I will continue to deal with them for, I'm going to pick an even number, maybe 2 or 4 months, and then I'm going to reconnect with my primary therapist. I got emotional earlier today, while getting dressed, thinking about my departure from Recovia. And I thought about the therapists that have helped me in regard to gaining mobility and, just them helping me out in general. I thought about the counselors and the therapists and even though I did not want to hear them half of the time, I appreciate them doing what they're doing in order to get addicts into their recovery phase and maintain it and stay there. I got emotional earlier in content that I, created for you guys, but upon, watching it again, I noticed that I made some mistakes, and, I decided to, record all over again. But it is emotional for me because even though I have my primary therapist that I can, go back to, I eventually have to, spread my wings and take flight and prove to myself that my wings are strong enough to keep me in flight and not relapse. I have to apply those tools that I, received from Recovia into my life and move forward. And though I want to get emotional now, I'm not going to. But I just really, I don't know, I think I might. I just really do appreciate them getting me this far. I remember sitting in my car, not on this side of the park, because I'm on the court side part. I'm sorry, I'm on the court side. But I remember sitting on, the actual park side, on a Saturday. And I called Recovia, and from there, history, was made. And I would never have learn about Recovia and their services had I not caught motherfucking syphilis and went to the Maricopa County, what was it? Maricopa County Health Department, if I'm not mistaken. And I went there for treatment, but I opted out of, getting those penicillin shots. They asked me a, series of questions while I was there, including substance abuse questions. And they knew about my, methamphetamine addiction. They further went on to ask me if I wanted help in regard to, my addiction. And I told them yes. And that's when I received Recovia's information. And I'm glad that I took it upon myself to reach out to them in regard to helping me get out of my addiction relapse phase and into my into my recovery phase. They've been a great help, and I know that when I do depart from their services, I'm going to be emotional, turning my back and walking away. Even though I can go and visit or whatever, it's going to be heartbreaking because they helped me so much. My second major milestone is the fact that today I'm 85 days clean from methamphetamine. I have 5 more days, my people, of addiction, relapse, and recovery until I reach that 90-day mark. 90 days, I will have been clean from methamphetamine. I don't give a fuck if nobody in this world is proud of where I'm at to this day. I'm proud of myself. I know my addiction. I know where I've come from in regard to my addiction. And this is huge for me, to be 90 days clean from methamphetamine and counting. I will pick my coin up accordingly and I will show you guys. But if I can make 90 days, you guys, considering where I came from in regard to my addiction, why can't you? I went through the tough shit, the tears, the blood, the sweat, all of that shit to get to this point. And I'm sharing what I went through, including the magic that I'm receiving now that I'm in my recovery phase with you guys, because miracles can happen. And it's happening for me. I guess I just want to say that I'm never going to give up in regard to reaching out to that addict somewhere within our world or our universe that is still suffering in silence. You don't have to suffer in silence. I wish that I could just give you my energies so that you can have the strength to take that first step regarding making that phone call or going to a 12-step meeting or whatever you need to do in order to enter your recovery phase. But I can't help everybody. I would be dead at the end of the day. I have to help myself. And that's what I'm doing. And because I'm helping myself, and because I'm in alignment with the universe, and because I'm Team God now, and I'm no longer Team Satan, so many good things are happening for me. If these things can happen for this addict that is holding this phone in this tripod, recording myself with this microphone, everything else, if shit can happen for me, it's bound to happen for you. And before I end this, I'm creating movements. I want to touch on all aspects of addiction. This is why I created Black Voices of Addictions, Struggle, and Stigma. This is why I created Supporting Addicts That Have Lost Their Pets Due to Death, and Addiction, Relapse, and Recovery. I will never stop reaching out to those addicts that are still suffering in silence. And if you guys, so feel the need to, please join those particular groups. My people, our addictions is probably a little different than other nationalities, and this is why we need your voices to join that particular platform. Anyway, I'm going to end this, and much love, namaste, and you got it, my people of addiction that are still struggling in silence. Spiritual hug, and until my next upload, namaste.